Join me, 48 Hours correspondent Erin Moriarty, on my podcast, My Life of Crime, as I take on true crime investigations like no other. This season, I'm looking into the labyrinth of crime and secrets within families. I'm cutting straight to the evidence and talking to the people directly involved, including investigators and the families of victims. Listen to My Life of Crime with Erin Moriarty wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Jason Palmer, one of the hosts of The Intelligence, The Economist's daily current affairs podcast. The Economist's award-winning shows make sense of what matters, from our special series on China's president to our weekly podcasts on business, technology, and American politics. Our journalists provide fair, in-depth reporting on the events shaping the world. Search for Economist Podcasts Plus and sign up to our free one-month trial.
Welcome back, folks. It's Tuesday, December 26, 2023. Born on this date in 1954, the Wizard of Oz, former Major League shortstop Ozzie Smith of Mobile. Today we have a future library, a drug bust, and some NFL milestones. My name's Ike Morgan, and we're down in Alabama. The city of Foley, caught up in the fast Baldwin County growth of recent years, is building a library facility that's nearly twice the size of the old one, reports AL.com's Willisha Morris. David Thompson is the executive director of leisure services in the city. He said it'll be the most expensive building Foley has ever constructed. The project is budgeted at around $20 million and will be paid mostly through financing, along with $2 million in federal money. The facility will be 2 floors and nearly 40,000 square feet and sit off Orange Avenue, just a couple blocks south of the current location. Now, with libraries currently being scrutinized over what is and is not appropriate for kids sections, the Foley Library plans to include a teenage section. They're also planning multi-purpose space and genealogy space. Construction is expected to start in early 2024. Authorities say that during a drug task force operation, 2.2 pounds of fentanyl were found on 2 suspects in North Alabama, reports AL.com's Howard Koplowitz. The North Alabama High-Intensity Drug Trafficking Area's Drug Task Force, the Madison County Sheriff's Office's Narcotics Team, and the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency Drug Task Force were involved in the operation, which was targeting a non-local organization believed to be moving large amounts of fentanyl. The 2 suspects were arrested on drug trafficking charges and booked into the Madison County Jail, each on $1.5 million bond. Several football players from Alabama high schools and colleges crossed statistical milestones in the NFL over the weekend, reports AL.com's Mark Abbott. Former Alabama quarterback Bryce Young set a personal high with 312 passing yards in a Carolina Panthers loss to the Green Bay Packers. Now, that was Young's first 300-yard game in his career. Another former Alabama quarterback, Jalen Hurts, set a record for NFL quarterbacks with his 15th rushing touchdown of the season in the Philadelphia Eagles win over the New York Giants. Now, he broke the record held by former Auburn quarterback Cam Newton. Meanwhile, 4 receivers with Alabama ties crossed the 1,000-yard mark in receiving yards for the season. They are the Browns' Amari Cooper, the Eagles' Devonta Smith, the Dolphins' Jalen Waddle, and the Steelers' George Pickens. Cooper, Smith, and Waddle played at Alabama, and Pickens played at Hoover High. Thank y'all so much for listening. We're going to be back here again tomorrow. Till then, y'all come on by and see what we're up to on the internet at al.com.